Okay, so this is Starbucks. I'm presenting about the Starbucks Corporation, and this is the overview of Starbucks. Starbucks is a company that operates in roasting, marketing, and retailing of a specialty of coffee in the world. Like it specializes on the coffee and also dessert. And the CEO itself is a for the customer service experience named Howard Schultz, and his motto is we are not in the coffee serving people, but we are in the people business serving coffee. And this is the industry overview of the Starbucks itself. The specialty coffee is one that is referred to selling a specialty of coffee. Um and at the global level, the main industry are listed by Reuters, Starbucks, McDonald's, Barista Coffee, Costa Coffee, Unilever, Nestle, Coffee Day Enterprise, the Coca-Cola, and the Caribou Coffee, among others. So this is like the overview itself of the Starbucks and most of the competition as well. And this is the financial situation of Starbucks. So in 2018, Starbucks has regained an increasing numbers of revenue and as well as profit. So because of that, there has been an increasing number of the outlet around the world. And also more franchise are destined to open in 2020, which is which is much more successful than we saw on the data 10 years ago. And this is the Porter 5 Force analysis of Starbucks. So first we begin with that of new entrants. There is new companies like Dunkin' Donut, McCafe, 7-Eleven, Krispy Kreme has become dominant recently, which is becoming a threat to Starbucks itself. And supplier bargaining power. So developing countries such as Brazil, China, and Indonesia, they are developing strategies under the coffee chain. So it's difficult uh, by bargaining power. Specialty coffee customers are middle to high class society, which is known as privileged. Privileged customers tend to be more selective in their coffee choice. So they maintain their standards very well. And another one is that of substitute. That of substitute is Australian market are highly competitive and not relying on the US brands. So that's why a lot of Starbucks franchise in Australia is kind of fail because of it. And competitive rivalry is indicated among others price wars, and especially in Australia itself, which has closed over 84 stores. And this is the SWOT analysis of Starbucks. The first one is strength. The strength of Starbucks is high quality products. Because their quality is number one. They want it to be number one and the best quality ever for the customer. And also brand recognition, like they are recognized all over the world by everyone. Everyone knows Starbucks. Every coffee lovers know Starbucks. And as well as customer based loyalty and strategic locations. So like there are a lot of repeating customers, and the locations of Starbucks is always the best in every part of the country. And weaknesses is offer dependence in the US market, so they rely too much on the US market while not focusing enough on the European and Australian markets, especially in Asia, where people tend to get a lower salaries, and the product is expensive as well, so they didn't manage to buy the Starbucks, and they go for a cheaper options of coffee. And also a culture clash in some areas. And for opportunities, there are a lot of opportunities to Starbucks, especially like expansion of retail, expansions into the market, and also they're technologically advanced. So like they are, they know their customer very well. They know their brand. They know their products. The third is increased competition, especially in the developed countries economies where there are a lot of coffee markets, a new coffee markets emerge. So like and this changing customer tastes and lifestyle choices as well, and low price coffee markets like uh, like in Asian countries where Starbucks is seen as an expensive product, so a lot of low price coffee markets. And this is the pastel. In political, we discuss about relationship between the U.S. and coffee producing countries, and in economic is corporate taxation level, social coffee culture, growing middle class. Growing middle class means like a lot of coffee, a lot of coffee drinkers, so they can purchase the coffee. And technological, environmental, and legal, these are the things. Yeah, okay, that's it for the